Hey everyone, thank you for joining me today for my first account review. Today we're going to be looking at Kyle slash Xenacious. I don't know. Um, New account, less than 2 weeks old. Going through the stuff he's done well, the stuff he's done poorly. From what he'd said to me before, I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it actually was. So yeah, it's not that bad. There's some big red flags, but he's done some basics correctly. If you'd like to see your account reviewed, let me know. If it's a week old, a month old, a year old, whatever you want to do, whether it's because you need help as a beginner or you just want to show off your end game account, hit me up on Discord or in the comments and we can sort something out. Please like and sub. Check out my event guide for Thursday. That's going to be a huge event, so that will be coming out in a couple of days. And obviously check out my non-optimal account series as well. But yeah, thank you so much. Let's get into it. Hey everyone. Today we're going to be doing an account review for Kyle. Kyle is about as newbie as they come in that he hadn't heard of the game until I told him about it. He started his account the same day I started my playthrough, so he's about 10 days in. He has said some very worrying things about what he's stuck with and about what he's been doing. So I feel like today's video is going to be fantastic because I think it's going to represent a lot of things that players do that they shouldn't do. I would also like to say that Kyle and me have been friends for a long time. So the way I'm going to speak about him and his account might come across a little bit harsh, but that's because he is an idiot and he hasn't listened to anything I've said. So with that said, let's go and see how it's all looking and what he has been doing and hasn't been doing. Right. Level 83. He hasn't been doing his campaign properly. What you need to do, this, if you're not VIP, I think it's still an 8-hour timer. So if you're not logging in every 8 hours and collecting your loot, you miss out on XP, which is what he's done. So we're going to click the loot for him. Leveled up. He has said that he's got hard stuck in the campaign. Well, he hasn't. Because that's the maximum we can get to. We're going to see the campaign. He said that he can't complete a Tavern 6-star quest. We're going to check that out. As you know, my heart bleeds for red artifacts, and that comes from the tavern. Carl won't know what that means when he watches this because he doesn't watch my videos. That's fine. Let's show him why he can't do the 6-star quest. Right, what he actually meant then. Right. Okay. For those that don't know, when you get your tavern quests, they come in different qualities. 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Every now and then you get these little things. You get them from the Celestial Island, you get them from campaign. The Tavern Scrolls, does it tell us what level? I mean, you could have just read this. So the basic scrolls, so the blue ones give 3 to 4 star and these ones give 4 to 7 star. So we're going to use one 4-star quest. Down here, I'm surprised he hasn't already got a 6-star. We're going to re-roll it until we get a 6-star. In fact, what we're going to do, we're going to re-roll all of these. There you go. 6-star. So now in 12 hours time, that will be completed. We're going to quick dispatch the rest of them. And he's now done. So Kyle, when you come back in 12 hours time, that's going to be completed. And you can go on and do the rest of it. So that's the Tavern Quest. That's one thing he said. Let's check out his team. Garuda Sigmund. He has listened a little bit because I told him to do this. King Barton. And he's leveled up all these guys. Let's check his shards. He's got 4-star shards and 3-star shards, which makes me think he hasn't realised that... I've just seen something. That he can create heroes. I've just seen something that's really annoyed me. Right, you tell me he's got nothing. Where's your heroic scrolls? And your profit orbs? You haven't got any. You haven't got any arena tickets. You've got some relics, which you... Yeah. Why have you got artifact essence? What have you been trying to do? 10k guild solidus. So he hasn't used that for the... That's fine, we can show him that. We'll take this out. We're just going to have a little walk through. We're just going to have a little walk through and see. Right, also, another thing. Date of birth for new players. Add your date of birth. Add it to the current day. Today's 24th of the 8th. Bear in mind, if you're European, that this is done the American way. So the 24th of the 8th, we're going to do that. And then it's going to give us birthday presents. It's not a lot, but it's something. Make sure that you do it so you get the free stuff. Now, he's used all his stuff up. Let's see how many profit orbs he's used this event. 35. The issue, and all new players seem to do this, and I specifically told him not to do this, idiot, is that in this game, the main rewards aren't from using your resources, right? So you doing 35 profit orbs isn't going to get you anything. It will get you a few heroes, 3 or 4, maybe 5-star heroes. The goal is to save them up and use them for events, not even this event. But for instance, if you saved up 80 and used them in an event, you would have been given 5-star hero, 5-star hero, 5-star hero, 5-star hero, 5-star hero, relics, soul symbols, which are used for regress heroes. So that's what you wanted to use them for, but you've kind of wasted it because of that. At least you've managed to get these out. So we need to get another shadow hero, and we need to get... Yeah, we can't get the dark and light. Another reason you want to do these events, you get a free dark hero and a free light hero. Let's check his monthlies. Okay, so to be fair, he's been doing some fighting. He hasn't been doing enough tavern quests. He hasn't been doing any fusions. And he hasn't started broken spaces. I don't think the broken spaces is a big deal. Because he hasn't got... This is going to wind me up. Okay. Garuda Stone, Sigmund Stone. He's been leveling up the stones. Why has Kamath stones been upgraded? Why have you... Don't upgrade stones on anyone other than your main hero or heroes you know are going to be with you for a while. In this scenario, Garuda and Sigmund is whose stones should be upgraded. King Barton, possibly. You end up feeding King Barton out, but as I've shown in my account, he's got some usage. Don't, because all you're doing is wasting dust. So you've upgraded all these hero stones and just wasting dust and gold. At least the gear... Oh no, hold on. Why you've got some gear that you can... So you had 4-star and 3-star gear. That's not the end of the world. I've seen worse mistakes. Yeah, you geared everyone up. Okay. So... You haven't got any resources. Because you've used them all up. So you need to start saving. That's like the most basic thing. Right?
What the
Stop
Sigma?
using summoning scrolls. Because I don't even get how you've got 0. You've just been using them. You've done 357 of them. But you've probably got 6, 7 5-star heroes from that. And it just wasn't worth it because that's not enough. So what I need you to do, what I might do for you, you've just got 5 stars. You mate, how weird's that? I'm going to have to ask you, what have you been doing with them? Because you haven't been creating anyone. you've been altering off your 3 and 4 star heroes. Why have you done that? Just for reference, all of those that you've... Because there's no way you should have that many. At all. Because look, we'll just do one of these. And one of these. Just to see, because I don't get... That's only worth 10, and that's worth... You've done so many. And I know you've been doing it, because if you'd been fusing your heroes, you'd have had some of these completed. That's got 20 days left, which means it's been from the start of your account. You've only fused up 2 heroes. And that's going to be the first hero that Sierra made you do. So you've just been... Well, I don't understand. I'm gonna have to find out from Carl before, because I've released this the same. I've recorded this same day as my video that got released yesterday. So I'm gonna speak to him in the meanwhile and ask him why. And I can see he's orbed all in Fortress because he's got all the 4 stars here. So, okay. On the very least, this is looking good. This is solid. Garuda, Sigmund, King Barton, fine. These need to be fed out. These 2 need to be fed out. Stop upgrading Glenn. I don't know what was going through your head when you started upgrading Glenn. And then Fiona, you can keep temporarily. Because you've got... You need... Oh no, you've got grass. Why haven't you been upgrading Garuda anymore? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can upgrade Garuda because we can make Gru a 6-star. We can make Gru a 6-star, which would put us to there, and you've got the spare, so we can get rid of these 2. That's what we're going to do, because I don't trust you to do it without me doing it for you. So we're going to go here, we're going to do Gru, and we're going to... Oh, you've wired these locks, right. Jesus Christ, how many arenas are you in? But we're going to use them. So we're going to take them out. We're going to fix this up a little bit for you. Because you don't need... They're not helping your team. I appreciate that they're a higher level, but they're not actually helping your team right now. So we're going to do this. We're going to get these guys out. They're not going to make the difference between you winning and losing a fight. So therefore, there's just no need to have them in there, okay? So we're going to take them out. We're gonna turn them into a 6-star.
I have nothing.
So I think we're okay. I think this is a lot better. This is a lot better than what I thought it was going to be. Well, how are they still in the arena? Crystal Crown League? Okay. Just doesn't say it. So yeah, we're gonna take them out, we're gonna make Gru, and then we're gonna level up Garuda a little bit. Because you will be given very shortly. If you haven't already got it, I'll check in your... Oh, you haven't checked your chests and stuff yet. Right, we're going to do this. We're doing this so we can get some of your resources back as well. So we've leveled them up. Let's check. You've got no chests. I suppose that's not too unusual. So you've got no chests. You don't know what branches are for, which is interesting. because you would have used all them. You've got 2,000 branches. How many profit orbs have you used? There's a way of checking how many profit orbs you've used. You obviously used some outside of the event before this event. So, I told you, you've done at least 60. You've done 64 profit orbs. But you've got like nothing from it. These are sneaky good. This is a good... In fact, I'm going to buy these for you. Don't use these yet. These are puppet chests in the newbie growth plan. Really good, cheap source of chests that we like. So we've done the 6-star. We're now going to level her up. You're not going to use any of these. I don't think it massively matters. Vess is the easiest one to get out of them. So we can do this. And we're going to awaken Garuda. Garuda is now 8-star. And we're going to... you haven't got a lot of... Yeah, we can get to 180 though. That's fine. She's now more powerful. You haven't leveled up any of your artifacts. I imagine it's because you don't have many, if any, artifacts worth leveling up. I don't mean that in like a nasty way. But you probably wouldn't have. And for all those that mock me for what I do in the tavern, he ain't got no reds. He could really do with some reds. Let's see what else we can do. We're gonna increase this power. There's not much point. We'll wait because we could do that, but we're gonna wait. Can't make us. Jesus, how unlucky are you? We can't make a single 6-star. We've got all the heroes, but no chance to make them 6-star. We've got so many 4-stars. We need to figure that out. Let's check out where we're at in the Aspen dungeon, if you've even been doing the Aspen dungeon. You've done some of the Aspen dungeon. Easy 51. So, Garuda is excellent, as my video yesterday showed, at doing Aspen. Anything like these game modes, Aspen, Tower of Oblivion, Campaign, you should be pushing as far as you can whenever you can. So we're going to look in your tower in a second as well and see how far you've got there. Because it's just free resources. Aspen is good. So Aspen, you got to easy 50. You'll need to get to level 100 anyway for the growth plan very soon. So we're going to do it now while it's open. When you clear 50 levels, so when you get to easy 50, and then when you get to easy 100 and then it goes into normal, it's a checkpoint, so you just get more from the smash. But as I said, right now with your Garuda being level 8, you're going to absolutely fly through this. So what we're going to do one of VH's absolute famous transitions. And we'll see how far I can push this. And I'll be back in a minute. We're back. So Garuda managed to get to wave 43 in normal. Got killed by the Blood Blades. We're going to see how well we do here. I presume we can get a bit further. It would be really nice to get to the normal 50 break point. So we'll just go through and see. Because to be fair, he's got a nice setup. And this is something that I recommend. The Sigmund and Garuda setup isn't bad for Aspen Dungeon. Sigmund can be a really nice node breaker. And Garuda does burst and heals. So this as a trio with King Barton. King Barton's particularly good against waves that could be a pain. Fantastic against Mim and stuff like that others struggle with. We're not going to buy anything. It's not my account, so I'm going to try my hardest not to buy anything today. So let's get to... We'll get to normal 50. And then we'll stop it there. Ooh, this might be a rough one, actually. This might be one... Again, anything where there's waves, like this, because of King Barton's counterattack, he tends to do very well against them. So when they hit, he counters, and it's just chipping away, chipping away. He gets his King Shelter, which is damage reduction, which is nice and unique to him. He also has inbuilt control immunity, didn't work there, but that's fine. The thing is, even if he doesn't kill this wave, he'll take him down enough. No, he's going to take him down anyway. He'll take him down enough that Sigmund can finish him off, which is fine. Yeah, so that's fine. So we've got 2 more to do. We'll just do this because I said we're not going to push past normal 50 because I don't think he's going to get to a normal 100. So there's no point pushing for that. Next time Aspen's open, he'll be able to get there. I might not be doing enough damage with King Barton here. Maybe we will. Where he's getting stunned. We need him to get hit twice to boost his attack up. It'd actually be nice if he was moved in third. I don't think we're not going to win this. That's fine. We're going to Demon Pot. We might not get to normal 50, which would be a shame. But it doesn't really matter because we've lost Garuda to the Bloodblade wave. Look how much Thale's healing. That's wild. But Sigmund's good because he's reducing their armor and their block. There you go. So he's just nice at breaking certain nodes that others struggle with. He's basically already got an ult. So that's what I didn't want to happen, but that's fine. I still think we're going to do okay. It doesn't matter too much that he's silenced. Hopefully the burns start stacking up. Hopefully, I didn't make a mistake. I didn't want to use the Demon Pot because we don't know what the next round's going to contain. Because we have to beat normal 50. Oh, it's just one. But because we just want to get the one, you normally wouldn't Demon Potion here, but because we just want to get this through this one round, we'll Demon Pot. And this shouldn't be a problem. So it's just going to start burning away. So that's fine. So there you go. So we got to normal 50. Perfect. Let's check out the leaderboard. See if there's anyone that we know on here. I don't know if we know who that is, but that looks like a cool account to maybe follow if he's got a YouTube channel. Maybe. Let's check out. He hasn't done his... Oh no, to be fair, that was me that done that. That's why. He's been checking his achievements. He's been checking his glory challenge. He's been doing some treasure tickets, which is fine. He hasn't been doing his guild ones, which is fine. You can buy one of these a day, and that's what we want to do. And then we can go here, go in the guild collection, and we can search. This doesn't count towards the special weekly stuff, so you can just do them as you get them. That's absolutely fine. And we're going to check out... What are we going to check out now? So he's done campaign. Tower. That's what I was going to check. He's been pushing tower. And to be fair, he probably is genuinely stuck here. Monster, Phoenix and Lion. But he's corrected course, because I know he was going to go for Phoenix. So he's corrected course and gone for Lion. Let's see how far we can get with this. With Garuda's new power, she might be able to do it. As I said, these kind of waves are where King Barton does really well. Kamaf's got a Petrify on. That's cool. We're doing stuff. We are doing stuff. And Fiona's keeping them topped up. Because he was getting stuck here. It looks like we've gone through. That's absolutely fine. Yes, we're going to win that. Garuda doing loads of the damage. King Barton, fine. We'll do a water clear and see if we get anywhere with it. And we'll see how far we can push up. Again, this is like the Aspen Dungeon, something that we should just be trying to max out. We're going to check out Seal Land and see what he's been doing in Seal Land. But I've got to say, to be fair, to be fair, the account is actually looking quite solid. It's behind where it should be because you haven't saved resources. But I used to do before I came back to the game. That was my main issue, right? Is I wouldn't save resources, so I couldn't complete events. And that's what a vast majority of people do. So it's not a problem that you've done it now. But going forward, you and anyone else that's watching this, you need to save them. Because I said, it's not about what you get from the Prophet Orbs and the Heroic Summon Scrolls. It's what you get from the event for using them. So I know it's really tempting to to use them all up, but don't do it. So next time I look at the account, I want to see all the Prophet Orbs and Heroic Summon Scrolls there. Prophet Orbs you should be getting loads of. That shouldn't be difficult. Do you know what's interesting? Is Kamath is popping off with his Petrifies. Because he's a weird one. He was in Elite Shards up until very recently. But he's never been meta. No one ever picked Kamath. I know he looks amazing, but no one picked him. Flame Strikes. They just build up. So look at the... Can I just make a point? Look at the skill damage and attack boost that they've got. 59 stacks each. When a hero on the battlefield gets burnt, they get an extra layer of skill damage and attack. And at the end of each round, they burn all enemies. So if there's 4 on their team, they're getting 24 stacks at the end of every round, right? If they're burning. So it just gets... Yeah, I think we're going to struggle here. Killed most of them. We won't worry about the tower. That's fine. We'll check out your Celestial Island, but we wanted to check out Sea Land first. I feel like we should be doing more than 3. Not gonna see it. Maybe not. It's taking a lot of damage. The issue is no, again, absolutely annihilated. Level 8 Garuda haven't got 6 teammates yet. That's fine. You're not going to get anywhere with there. We'll do some King Barton. Berea, by the way, is sneaky. Berea is sneaky, and I'll show you why in a second. When you're a brand new player and you're free to play, sometimes you can't decide the way your account's going to go. You can decide to build Sigmund, and you can decide to build Garuda because you're giving them copies. Other than that, it then just depends on who's been thrown at you. So, for instance, you've been given Berea. After this battle, because you won't clear stage 3, I don't think, we'll look at Berea and show you why potentially you want to keep him. Like, you've built King Barton. I know I told you to build King Barton, to be fair, and that made sense. But he's not someone that you'd go out and pick. It's because you got given 2 copies of him from, I presume, the Summons or the Prophet Orbs, whatever else you've been wasting. So it's a nice hero to have and to build up. When your team's really fully fleshed out and you've got E1, E2, E3, E4, E5s, he won't be there. You're going to feed him out to level up someone else. But for now, he's fine. Like he's going to be doing a job for you. And so yeah, build him up. Get him up to 10 star. Don't take him any further than 10 star. That's the last level that you can then feed them out. So we want to build him to 10 star and then see from there. But see, we might even clear this because we've got a full team. I mean, this boss is getting big attack boosts. But we'll see how it goes. Yes, I'll show you Berea. Berea's really cool. I'd love to build Berea. And when I do my free-to-play account, it's difficult, right? Because you're never going to pick him up from chests, like, deliberately. But if I get, quote-unquote, lucky and pick him up from shards, I will use him. Yeah, so we're not doing enough damage, which is fine. But that's okay. So we got to level 2, so it doesn't matter what one we do. Make sure every day, as well, that you go to whatever one of these is the biggest number, so level 2 or 3 or whatever it is. Click on the smash icon and smash them. You get shards, you get Seal Land tokens, and we use them tokens to buy more heroes. You should really, and in fact I'm going to do it for you so that you can't not do it. We're going to buy these red treasure shards. You either buy these, or you buy, if you're doing the dark one, you buy the dark hero, dark or light. But really you should be getting the treasure shards. And then to open the treasure shards, we go to our bag, go to here, open them up. I'll show you quickly so you get a chance of getting 1 shard, 2 shard, 3 shard, 10 shard. Open up all 4. We've got 6 shards. And then when we get enough of them, we can craft the treasure. So we'll go to open operations. So here we've got 6 out of 40. When that gets to 40, we can craft it. So that's fine. We're going to check out Berea real quick, because I want to show you why I think Berea is quite cool. So we're going to start here. Each basic attack has a 100% chance to steal the target 25% of armor. The difference between steal and reduce is he takes the armor for himself. So he ramps his armor up, right? HP, attack, and armor. Nice. During the battle, increase yourself 10% of armor break, 15% of crit, and 25% of crit damage per round. That stacks, and that isn't round limited. So in boss fights, when it comes to round 15, he's got 100% of armor break, over 100% crit, and he's got more enough, so he's going to crit every single fight, every single hit, and do loads of damage. So you can build him up as attack. Deals 200% damage against frontline enemies, dealing the target an extra 20% of the target's max HP. The damage won't exceed 1500% of hero's attack. Increase yourself 15% of attack and 15% of armor break. And again, that's not round limited. So he ends up becoming this monster, if built correctly. And you really would want to build him attack to make this as big as possible. So yeah, it's a really nice hero that you can build out and work with. So let's check your Celestial Island. Right, Naughty, have you done any of this? You've only done two trips. Fuck. Right, let me show you why you're stupid. So when durability is 60 or lower, your fleet's cruise speed is reduced by 25%. It's at 50. So you're going slower. You've also... Bro. I told you not to do this. The only trip that you should do in the first few days, in the first few weeks of the game, is the quickest trip. Because look here, you've got 9 days left until this ends, right? And you're level 1. So you are going to get hard stuck. Where are you going to get hard stuck? Here. You're going to get hard stuck because you should be past here anyway at day 10. It's not a problem that you're not, but just bear in mind, look how much other stuff you've completed, right? So you're going to get hard stuck here for another 10 days, which is a problem. I'm also seeing this hasn't been done. So first off, what we're going to do, we are going to create this. We're going to create 2 of these. And you're going to, every day, when you do your little journeys, you're going to click on these, and it's going to give you more Stone of the Voids. When you get more Stone of the Voids, you can build more things. In fact, you can build all these. I'm going to let you do this. Build Gold Mine, Gem Mine, Magic Dust Mine. And it gives you free stuff every day. You want to level it up. Upgrade it. To upgrade it, you need these stones. To get these stones, you need to upgrade these. So we upgrade these first. Right? We upgrade them equally as well. We're not going to do the watchtower yet. So we upgrade them equally, because it's not inefficient to upgrade them equally. And then click on it, double click on it every day, and it will give you
Holy
stuff.
Jesus.
Really
What
easy
is
way of getting
that?
gems and magic dust and stuff early in the
What
game.
is that?
This isn't like a big problem. Nothing you've done is a major problem. It's just going to delay you a little bit. Because you said to me you were hard stuck in the campaign. You're not hard stuck in the campaign. You're fine. You've got to the. Maybe that's what you meant. I'll show you in a second what you might have meant. I presumed you meant like level wise, like ability wise. You're hard stuck in the campaign because to get here, you have to be level 84. You've just turned level 84. The campaign is level locked to slow down your progress. So that's fine. That's not a problem. You figured this out. Fine. That's cool. So you've done. That's really annoying. I can't believe you've done this. Why are you spending 400 gems on one prophet orb to get a 4-star hero out of a summon of it? That's such a waste. You can't have spent any relics anyway, can you? No. No, it's fine. That's it. We need to check the guild out. Don't buy. Look at my marketplace video guide. Don't buy any of that stuff, mate. It's so not worth it. So anyone looking at this, it's just not worth doing. Let's check your guild out. Again, you've just not listened to what I've said. You shouldn't be in someone's guild because every time one of these bosses dies, you get guild coins if you've been a part of the fight and if you've done a lot of the fight and how high you up are in here, right? But you are going to be down the bottom. So your guild coins, rewards, are going to be down here. If you do your own guild, you'll be up here. I don't know how many guild bosses have died since you've been in this guild. See, look, this guy's doing 1 billion damage. So you're doing 3 million. So you need to get out of this guild and create your own guild, like as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Yeah, because you haven't had any guild tech. This guild tech's incredible, but you haven't upgraded any of it. Check out. I've got a guild guide video. You need to check it out because it goes through all this in better detail. This is just costing you so much progress. It's costing you so much progress. Right, let's see if you bother doing it. How have you got? Oh, because you've been getting little bits. Make sure to collect this. So you want to be doing your highest. Oh, you've already done your settlement quest for the day. What you want to be doing, whoever your highest hero is, that's who you want to do, because the higher up your level, the more this completes, the quicker this completes. So Garuda, so you either want to be doing Forest or Warrior. That's what you want to be doing. You need to start doing that. It's costing you just loads of progress. Like the rest of it so far has been absolutely fine. That's really damaging to your account. The reason that it's going to be damaging, and it probably isn't so bad depending on how long you've been in this guild for, is if you've been here for 20 bosses and you've got rewards for 20 bosses, but the rewards have been shit, you can't then get the better rewards by killing them again in your own guild. I'd still leave the guild, start your own guild. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to kill a boss. That just doesn't matter. The important thing is to do it. Is to go there. I still can't figure out, and I'm gonna have to ask you why you've got artifact essence. I don't know why you've got that. You've got some relics. Don't use them unless you're getting a mysterious artifact. You've got some promotion stones. You've got a tiny bit of spirit. Some of these. So it's okay. You haven't got any chests. Leave these until you actually need them. In fact, I might try and spend them now so that you can't waste them. We haven't got the extra copy of Garuda. We're not going to be able to get that much gold. So we're going to wait. We're going to wait. But I don't want you to so yeah. Right. Prologue. It's fine. Good, good, good. Good. No. Rest of it's fine. Stop feeding your 4 and 3 stars to the altar to get these coins. I don't know why you've been doing it. I haven't told you to do that. The only ones I told you to do potentially was the ones where you'd leveled up loads of 3 stars to like level 80 or level 60. But then you're supposed to feed them into another hero. You're not supposed to just... Yeah, that was just weird. I don't know how that's occurred. So, make sure we're doing our taverns every day. Make sure we're doing our seal land and the smashes every day. Guild, vital. That's the one thing that you need to sort yourself out on. Pioneer race, you're going to be quite low. But you haven't got any arena tickets to really solve it. But we can buy some here. We're going to buy some with gems because I feel like getting up higher in that is going to be a massive boost for you. We're going to go to the merchants and we're going to see if there's anything we can buy. We don't want to buy stuff with gems, we only want to buy it with gold. There you go. See, another 10 tickets there. Wishing coins. Wishing coins. Fine. Do not spend, unless it's for the daily quests, which you've done your daily quests for today. That's nice. You're not going to get enough. But don't waste these. Don't spend them now. Keep hold of all your resources. And we'll do what we're going to do. So the date today is the 24th of August. This is going to be released on the 25th of August. If you're still playing the game, which I think you will be, we'll come back in, say, 2 weeks' time. And we're going to compare like this to what it's going to be. We're going to compare this. I don't want you using any chests. You have to ask me before you use chests. You've got equipment. That's fine. We're going to look at your hero bag one last time. That's fine. Shards. Fine. You haven't got loads of 3 stars, which means you're not going to be able to build loads of these up. Don't worry about it too much. A little trick for you. When you go into your tavern quests, you haven't got any. That's fine. We're going to do these. Right. Something that's going to be really useful to you, and that's a good example of it. We want to get loads of these. So we're going to autofill that. We'll get the spirit. And we're going to re-roll some gems. 4-star shards. And we're basically going to be re-rolling for shards. Shards are really important because you need to get your fusions done. So you need more 5-star food. I never see anyone recommend doing that. And I think maybe because you're free to play, it can get gem intensive. But bear in mind, anything that crops up as 3 or 4-star shards, use them. This will quickly build up then. See, right now you can get 40. You need 8 per hero, so that's only 5 stars worth. 20, which is only 5 stars worth. So it's not bad. Actually, that links up perfectly. We're going to do it. We're going to do it for you. We'll just see what we end up getting. Puts us to the limit. Quick upgrade, 5-star. Only gives us 2, but that's fine because we've got more stuff to put out the bag. So let's check it out. So we've got loads of 3 stars, but we need 4 stars. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 2. We'll summon them out. We need 1 more 3-star, which we're going to go here. Have we got any shards for it? No, we haven't, but we can go to the marketplace. I'm literally doing this so that you can't feed them, because I don't trust you not to feed them. This isn't normally what we do. No, it's only 4-star. I swear you could buy a 3-star. Can you not buy 3-star specific shards? That's fine. It's not the end of the world. So 1, 2, 3. That's fine. So we haven't got any more there. So as you build up, don't throw any more away, because every time you do a 5-star, you get this. You get loads of stuff. You can level up your monster. You get gold. It's here. Here. Every time you level up a 6-star, you get Super Wishing Coin. Every time you get a 9-star, you get relics. So focus on crafting your heroes. Do your seal land and your taverns for that. Focus on your guild. Keep on doing the arena like you've been doing. I like this. It's structured. Keep this. These two especially, because you're going to be given free copies. If you get another copy of King Barton, by all means build him up. But build these up first. They're the ones you need to build up first. But that's fine. We're all done. I'm impressed. But as I said, there obviously does need to be a bit more work done to it. But I am genuinely impressed. I think this is a good noob account where you've been given some help and you've done the right things. You've been level stuck here. Tower of Oblivion you're naturally stuck at. This limited you because you can get further now. So do that. Make sure you're doing this every day. You need to make sure you're doing this every day. So that you can push as far as possible. Because you've at least got another week until you finish this. Because every time there's special events, like when you do your general explores, there'll be special events which will boost you forward some. So yeah, overall impressed, but yeah, we just need to work it out. But with that said, that's me all done. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want your account reviewed, I've been nicer than I thought I would be. I am normally a nice person. It's just Kyle's funny. So if you want your account reviewed, let me know. Hit me up in the Discord or down below and we can sort it out. Stay safe. VH out.